Alright guys, your boy Apollo Feet is back with another video. Today, different kind of video. It's just going to be me talking into the camera, so a bit more boring. What are we going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about why being uncomfortable in the big 2026 is so important for everyone. Being uncomfortable is so important because being uncomfortable means that you're progressing, right? Most of the times being uncomfortable means learning new things or having a new experience or talking to girls, those kind of things, right? And if you look at the grand schemes of things, most things that you do that are going to be uncomfortable are actually going to help you out. If you do something that's really uncomfortable that you really don't want to do, afterwards you're going to feel more confident in yourself because you did something that you didn't want to do in the first place, or you were afraid of doing, and that's why you were uncomfortable in the first place, right? So being uncomfortable is really important in terms of progressing in life, right? I think my biggest step that I've taken to be uncomfortable so far in my life was moving to Australia, and that helped me out with a lot of things. I met a lot of great friends. I learned how to be on my own. I learned how to do things. What kind of things? I don't know, I just learned how to handle my own business. So yeah, I think being uncomfortable, everyone should do it. Everyone should do it, right? Posting on social media, doing whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like doing, you should do, and you should be uncomfortable doing it first, and then get comfortable in the long run and reap all the benefits of being uncomfortable in the first place. I mean, even going to the gym for the first time is pretty uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure no one likes it. Like, no one likes going to the gym for the first time. No one liked it, right? Like, these heavy weights and you're looking skinny and you can only bench 40 kilos, 20 kilos. You're looking like an idiot. But then, once you've been in there for like a month, 3, 6 months, now you're feeling good. Now you've gained some muscle. Now you're looking bigger and you know how to do lifts, and it's just a routine, and you just go in there, and the gym fucking like over time of 3 years can improve you physically so much and improve your life so much, especially with girls. So yeah, being uncomfortable is really important. What happens if you're not uncomfortable? If you're never uncomfortable and you always stay in your comfort zone, doesn't mean you're going to have a bad life, but what it definitely means is that you're never going to progress. You're always going to stay in the same feedback loop because you want to be comfortable. So you're always going to stay in the same, you're always going to stay in the same, or you're always going to stay on the same level in life because you want to be comfortable. How can you expect the universe to grant you your wishes if you don't even work towards them? How can you expect your dreams to come true if you don't create opportunities for yourself, if you don't even put yourself into the position of getting lucky, right? How can you expect something from the universe if you're not doing anything, if you're just staying in your comfort zone? You're not signaling anything out there, you're not signaling anything out to the world. So how would you be successful without signaling anything out to the world? I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't think I can. So you have to be out there. You have to expose yourself to situations that you don't want to be in. You have to put yourself into a position of getting lucky. That's what 2026 is all about. We have to put ourselves into positions that get us lucky. Okay? That's what we have to do in the big 26. We want to make sure that we retire our parents in the big 26. So we have to make the most amount of money possible. We have to be really uncomfortable, right? We have to be hungry. Okay? And look at me. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm bold. I'm eager. She's loving my demeanor. Nah. I'm bold. I mean, I'm looking pretty good right now. Look at this. Ooh. We're looking pretty good right now, like body-wise, but we're going to start the bulk, so we're going to get more uncomfortable, so we can build up these guns right here. So, I'm no hair. I'm going to get fat, so I can gain more muscle, and yeah, I'm going to be uncomfortable. all 2026 until the end of 2026. Summer 2026, I'm going to be back. You guys won't even recognize me. Summer 2026, this guy is going to be huge, blown up, muscular. You know, I'm thinking, how do you expect to tell your future children funny and exciting stories if you've never left your comfort zone? Like, are you going to tell your children stories about like your friends that did like all like a whole bunch of things, and they did this and they tried this and they went I don't know, skydiving, and they traveled the world, and then your kids are going to ask, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, I don't know. I just stayed home. I just watched everyone doing those funny stuff, those funny things, right? That's going to be you if you're not going to be uncomfortable, right? You have to try shit out. You have to do new shit. You have to be uncomfortable, because if not, you're going to look back at your life and you're going to be like, what? I kind of like did the same thing my whole life. I kind of got the same responses my whole life, you know? Like, no one really ever laughed at me, but like, I never really achieved anything as well. I never really looked stupid in front of people. I'm pretty average, right? We don't want to be average in the big 2-6. We want to get to the top 1%, and top 1% for this top 1% measures. We can't be losing in the big 2-6. And if we lose by trying. We have to at least try, okay? If we, let me reframe that. We can lose in the big 2-6, but what we can't do is we cannot not try. We have to try. We have to at least try. We can lose, but we have to try, because then we can say at least we tried, and that's the main thing. And if I say trying, I don't say, oh, let's half-ass it, let's do a bit here, let's do a bit there. Nah, actually try. Actually, like, use your weekends, right? Use your weekends. Like, next weekend, don't go out, you know? Like, do something with yourself. Do something with yourself. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still going to be going out sometimes, right? But like, at least use a few weekends, right? Like, make sure you're not using all of your time just going out and doing this. Like, build yourself. The big 2-6 is all about building yourself, right? Like, we still want to have a bit of a social life, right? Don't get me wrong. But we want to make sure that we do our best to get into a position where we can get successful. That's what we want to do in the big 2-6. Do you know the adrenaline rush when you're in a situation where you are really afraid before you do it, and you're like really afraid to do something, and you get like adrenaline, and then like you do it, and then afterwards you feel amazing. You feel so good, right? That's what being uncomfortable is like, right? At first it's like really bad. You're like, fuck, you're sweating, it's really bad. But like, once you're out of it, you're going to be so happy because you did it, because you overcame your fear, and you're going to be so happy with yourself, right? The first time I started filming in the gym, before I went into the gym, I was actually sweating. I was like, I can't do this, I can't do this. I went into the gym, set up my cam, filmed myself, and afterwards I felt so happy. I felt unstoppable. So guys, if you have anything that you're afraid of, that you guys don't want to do, that you guys are contemplating, just do it. Just do it. Just put yourself into the position, okay? Worst thing that can happen. Like what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing can happen, because everyone around you is just it's just NPCs, right? It's just NPCs. You're your own main character. You're your own main character. You build your own legacy. Alright guys, this was just a quick talk about the big 2-6 and why being uncomfortable is so important. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. If yes, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. So from now on, we're going to be dropping one weekly vlog and one of those talking head videos. And yeah, hope you guys like those as well. We'll see. And yeah, if I have big ideas for big videos, I'm also going to shoot those on the weekend. So you guys are looking at 2 to 3 videos a week. 2 more low quality videos, and then if like one other video drops, it's like more of a high quality shoot with filmmaker Jacob and all the boys. But see ya.